Hello and welcome to our new updates for our property management system. And today I'm going to show you all new features for the last few releases that we've made. And let's start from our improvements for ad booking model. So we redesigned this model in a way that it allows to search accommodation in two different modes. The first one is accurate, which is selected by default, and it works the same way as our model was working before. It searches specifically for the dates and adult children that we are selecting here. So it's like strict search by the entered parameters. And the other mode is upcoming. It allows us to apply much more other search options. And also it searches accommodation from specific dates and is very useful when we have to check in big groups for example, 100 people. And we can see and get the answer for a question: can we provide accommodation for the selected amount of guests in our hotel or no? So, for example, let's try to find accommodation for 50 people. And we can see our room types and the accommodation that we can use for every room type here. So now I can see what room types and what accommodation I can use to place my 50 guests. So this is what is the purpose of this new mode. So it allows us to select the amount of nights. For example, I want to find accommodation for 10 nights. I can click search button. And the result will show me the closest date ranges that I can use to place my 50 guests. Now, as our front desk is pretty empty, I can see the closest dates here. And if these dates would be occupied, then it would be providing me the next closest available dates for this accommodation. Also, the same abilities are saved. We can select group booking. We can add booking for company, for example. So pretty much everything that we already had. But with this improvement, to answer the question, can I provide accommodation for this large group in my hotel, and when I can provide it? Also, there is an ability to search by occupancy. I can use default occupancy from my room type setting, or I can use max occupancy from my room type setting. And also additional filters as room rate, meals, and cancellation policy. We already had them before, so nothing new. They are just placed to another filter block. This is it about this new improvement. Also, in future, we'll add more flexibility and more options for our process of booking. There will be much more options. Stay tuned. Okay. Now, also we added action of split charges to our reservations, to our order card, and to our guest card. In previous releases, we added the tab charges here, but for example, I have to manage my guest, and I want to split the charges of these guests. I can use this action here on the guest card and manage how I want to split them by amount or percentage. I was showing this model on our previous demos, so that's about it. just a new ability, a new opportunity to use this action from different places of our system. Also, there were some layout changes and some fixes in the layouts. And as for front desk, we changed a little bit the logic of the guest display. So now we are showing living guests here. So for example, the reservation is booked for this main guest, but we are showing who is actually living in this room, in this reservation. It was by many requests from our customers. Okay, let's move forward. Also, we have made some changes to the group bookings view. So let's go to the group reservation. We added few new actions here. First of all, the ability to create invoices for each reservations of the group. If I'll use this action, I will get invoices for each of this reservation created. So it will be separate invoices. I have the ability to see the result of this operation. It will show me all these 6 invoices in this one view, but this is just the display. And also the invoice will be added to each reservation card. So in fact, I generated 5 separate invoices. And this action, create invoice, it tries to create invoice for all the group. So all the charges of all these reservations in my group will be added to one invoice. So yes, we added the ability to manage your invoicing for groups in different ways. Also, there is some improvement in how we are adding or removing reservations from the group. For example, I want to remove few reservations from this group, just remove. I use this action, separate reservation from group, and it will make these 2 reservations separate from group. They will become just 2 individual reservations. And also there is another opportunity to create or move some reservations of this group to another group. So if we have to split one group reservations in 2, for example, I can use this action, and I can keep the reservations that I want to move to the other group. For example, I'll keep this 2, and I can create new group, or I can use selected existing group reservation. For example, let's create new one, new group. 19 September, save. So as we can see, my selected reservations disappeared from this group, and if we'll go to the groups grid, we can see our new group. Okay. Also, we were enhancing our split charges action. We now allow to use this action for discounts. So if for example, we created some order and the order has discount, I can split discount as well. Before that, we couldn't do that. Also in services, we added default sort by orders. So by default, I'll see the most ordered services in the top. Okay. And also we made many visual improvements, redesigned some of the controls and fields, improved our mobile layout in different places of the system. but mainly we focused our attention on the new ad booking model. So we hope that it will ease the everyday routine for our clients. And this is it about the main improvements and features of the system. Stay tuned.